What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle and I am back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. This is one of my favorite videos to record. This is my HELOC update for the months of April and May 2023. If that's something you want to see, then stick around. First off, thank you to everyone who has tuned in to any of my previous HELOC videos so far this year. If you are new to my channel and new to any of this HELOC content, feel free to check out any of my older videos, Eye in the Sky, where I go into more detail, extreme detail, about our numbers and what our plan is in this debt payoff journey. I am making these videos monthly, or at least every other month, in an attempt to be as open and transparent with you guys, because it actually helps me to stay on course and to stay motivated to pay this stupid debt off so we can get back to living our best lives. We were debt free before a few years ago, and we are trying to get back to that debt free life. So I did not share a HELOC update in the month of April, so we're going to jump right into that right now. Full disclaimer, I am so green with all of this. I am new to using a home line of credit for paying off debt at a lower interest rate, and to use the infinity banking method, but I am learning a lot about the process in general, just the mental. I'll share tips as I go through and just some aha moments. So for the month of April 2023, we did not have a minimum due for the month, and so we took full advantage of that. We took $6,500 out of the HELOC for our monthly expenses, everything not including rent. We then used another $2,380 to cover our rent. Then we used an amount of $5,697.50 to pay for future travel. If you are new to my channel, we're still gonna live our best lives while paying down debt. We have a car payment, we are still going to travel, and we will make large purchases once or twice a year. That is just our reality. I'm, again, being really transparent so that you see the numbers and they make sense. If you don't agree, I understand. Maybe this isn't the video for you, but okay. So if you add all of that up, that meant that we pulled $14,577.50 from our HELOC for the month of April. We made payments totaling $5,189.19 in the month of April. That brought our balance down to $89,239.47. Alrighty, so balance at the end of the month of April, it came down to $89,239.47. Let's jump into the month of May. May, we again had no minimum balance due, because we have been paying so much money towards this HELOC. Yes, we're using a lot, but we're sending a lot towards the HELOC, and so we did not have a minimum payment. We really looked at our expenses for the month of May. We originally would take $6,500 from our HELOC every month to live off of, not including rent. We lowered that to $5,600, and so that was almost $1,000 less to cover any expenses, any planned spending, any food, household, child care, child things. And it's important to note, in case you haven't seen my other content, we have a rental property that we have to run we have expenses whether we have a tenant paying income or not. I also am a small business owner. I sell digital and physical products, and links are always in my bio. And I also have an in-person gig where I do sister locks, hair lock maintenance. So got a lot of things going on. Anyway, we took out our advance of $5,600, and then we paid rent from the HELOC again, $2,380, totaling $7,980. How much did we pay back in the month of May, which technically is not over yet, but I'm done. I'm tired of looking at numbers. I'm done. We paid back a total of $7,980.51. Now, there are some pending payments that haven't gone through yet, but once they do go through, it will total $79.80.51. So if everything goes right and my math is correct, now that I understand how things work, as far as you might make a payment on May 1st, but it may not actually hit your HELOC account until the 5th. It just takes time. Our new balance should drop to $86,961. So $89,239 and change down to $86,961, and that is not having a minimum payment. And that's what we were able to accomplish despite adding a medical event in the mix. If you watch any of my other content, you will know. In fact, that's the reason I took off kind of in the month of May. I did not work as much, but I am going to now switch over to my home buying and mortgage payoff guide, which is my, it keeps me sane. It lets me know what the numbers are doing, and it's helping me to recap and put all this information on one sheet of paper, or just a few sheets of paper, and keep it organized for the entire journey. So I shared the final numbers with you, but let's jump into the mortgage payoff tracker. So this is kind of like my overall monthly view. And so I have the final total for the month of May at $86,961. We instead were able to send $79.80.51 total, but we will see how that goes. I want to share the interest part with you. Now let's jump to the most interesting part. This is the part I learned a little bit more about HELOCs, y'all. The payment breakdown. Woo! Okay, so we have 3 categories. 3 columns: principal, interest, and instead of escrow, since we don't have a mortgage, we just have the HELOC, I made that column payback, because just because you send a certain amount of money to the bank, it doesn't mean that that's going to drop your principal balance, your overall balance down. You have to, account for the interest. So we started this HELOC with a prime rate of 10.5%. It's now at 11%. You can see in February we made payments totaling $35.15. We had $137.94 of interest. So we actually made total payments $36.19, but if you minus the interest, $35.15 hit the principal. In March we made payments totaling $9,702.34, but interest took $507.67, and only $9,194.67 went to principal. So you can kind of see like what I mean by looking at the payment breakdown. And these numbers are a little different than the numbers that I track in real time, because again, you could make a payment the 30th of a month and it will not accurately reflect on your payment information with your HELOC until maybe the 5th of the following month. So overall, I am very happy with the HELOC process. I wish it was something that I had instead of credit cards all this time, but I'm not going to live in the past. I'm just glad that we have this opportunity to pay down things a little more quickly. I think I typed in the numbers, and we're supposed to be debt free in 7 or 8 years based on our average monthly income. But if we actually stick to this HELOC and banking style, I can definitely see us getting it down to at least 5 years, which I'm happy with. I'm very happy with that. I'd be even more excited if it happened sooner, but we'll see. I just go over my bill tracker. These are the things that I have to pay for every month, no matter if I have rental income or not, no matter if I have the HELOC to worry about. These are things just for the rental property. So I haven't paid the property manager yet for the month of May. I'll wait for that invoice. Pest control got paid. Legal, we pay for that yearly. Property taxes are due in July, so I didn't have to worry about that. I didn't have to worry about landlord insurance. And I did send off the ground rent payment. I'm just waiting for it to clear. So we are good for the month of May, and for the month of June, I should just have to worry about the property manager and pest control. So I'm trying, what my goal is to try and keep the expenses very, very low for the rental property. That way, any income that I do receive, I can use it towards the HELOC. So it's been working so far. Now we are going to have some planned rental property expenses next month, and maybe even in July. I do want to get some repairs done to the house and I don't know how much those things are going to cost yet. I'm waiting for quotes, but once I get those, I'll share it with you guys. Okay, so then the last piece is the mortgage payoff challenge. So I kind of love savings challenges, and so I incorporated this piece into my home buying and mortgage payoff guide because it just helps to stay motivated to either save or to pay your mortgage or HELOC off expeditiously. So for the month of May, the final balance being $86,961. I've already entered that into the month of June, and so I will check back in with you guys to let you guys know how we do for the month of June. So if you want to know more about what my numbers actually look like outside of the HELOC, you'll have to watch my other videos, which are mostly budget related. I don't want to make this video that long and go into detail, but we back in formation. We back in formation. I feel better just because I know I made this video. Like in my head, I kept on thinking like I need to make this video because I like to share my progress with you guys, whether it's a win or not. And so we had our medical events. We feeling better. My daughter as well. So please be kind in the comments because you're not going to always see like this huge progress every month. And I think that is the thing I had to come to terms with first is, yes, you have these plans, you want to pay down this debt, you want to get this HELOC knocked out, but the reality is sometimes instead of making a HELOC payment, you need to pay your medical bills. And so that's just what it is. And instead of paying the HELOC or saving, sometimes we're just gonna cash flow a trip. Like I'm spending time with my family, so I'm going to see my parents this summer. I haven't seen them in a while. It's been like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years since I've seen my parents. And so I want to see my daddy. I want to see my mommy. Let me know in the comments, are you attempting to pay down debt more quickly using a line of credit, or are you debt free? What is your journey looking like right now? Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, peace, love, and budgets.